Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time with me, MD674. You can call me Master Divin, and we're bringing logic to your life. Anyway, let's get this right here. I'm gonna get as much contained done and everything around done as possible because we're gonna play some shit. And we need to get past this stuff. You know, grow up, go to the forest temple, beat it, and then go on to my favorite temple in this whole entire game. Link, when you hold this Ocarina in your hand, I won't be around anymore. I wanted to wait for you, but I couldn't delay any longer. At least I could leave you the Ocarina and this melody. Weasel. No. Sideswipe bangs are my thing. You learned this song of time. Yes, I did. Boom, boom, rock. Now, Link, play this melody in front of the altar in the Temple of Time. You must protect the Triforce. Yeah, I got it spot on. We can't talk about how big we are now. We have to go and contain some shit. Is it time for that? It's time for that. You know what tune's about to come at? Hit on spot, check, dig in the butt, dig in the butt, dig in the butt. I like sex. Dig in the butt. Sometimes I sing that so to make editing easier. If you know what I mean by, you know. Because, you know, whatever time that it's based upon, however you're singing the little jingle tune, is, if it goes in sync with what you're singing and this music is going in sync with what you're singing, then you know for sure that you've done your editing right. Or just doing little things like that, or reading text is how I know that I have the editing right and good. And sometimes I spend a lot of time just editing the audio to make it good, because, you know, without audio, what's the point of anything, right? You may be blind, but you still have the gift to hear, unless you're Helen Keller. What up, Boots? Yeah, you can hear that. Anyway, my cat, Boots, over there. Well, we can't be worrying about that. Link, isn't that... It's that legendary blade. The Master Sword. Hey! The Master Sword. Yeah, that's the good voice. That's a good voice. That's a good boy. Who's a good boy? Who's a very good boy? Okay. Excellent work. As I thought, you held the keys to the door of time. Hey, you have led me to the gates of the sacred realm. Yes, I owe it all to you, kid. Then he comes in, he barges in and then acts like he... Link, wake up, Link the Trojan one. Like Zoidberg. Need a new hero? Why not Zoidberg? I have 2 seconds into the eyes of my cat here. I am Raru, one of the ancient sages. Ages ago, we ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the sacred realm. This is the Chamber of Sages, inside the Temple of Light. The Temple of Light, situated in the very center of the sacred realm in the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. The Master Sword, the evil, destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of time, was the final key to the sacred realm. Link, don't be alarmed. Look at yourself. Then I'm all like, the fuck? Look, Link, you're big now. Look, Link, you're big now. You've grown up. The Master Sword is a sacred blade which evil lords may never touch. And I'm trying to do these voices the best I can so I don't have to go into WavePad and edit the voices. Because that's just going to take too much time and I'm lazy. However, you are too young to be the hero of time. Therefore, your spirit was sealed here for 7 years. And now that you are old enough, the time has come for you to awaken as a hero of time. Well, do you understand your destiny? Yeah. But remember, though you opened the door of time in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the Gyarados King of Thieves, used it to enter this forbidden sacred realm. He obtained the Triforce from the Temple of Light, and with its power, he became the King of Evil. His evil power radiated from the temples of Hyrule, and in 7 short years, it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters. And my power has only little influence even in this sacred realm, namely this Chamber of Sages. But there is still hope. The power of the sages remains. When the power of all the sages is awakened, the sages' seals will contain in all evil and power in the void of the realm. I, Raru, am one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages makes you the hero of time. The hero of time chosen by the Master Sword. Keep my spirit with you and find the power of the other sages and add their might to your own. Seriously, come on. If I keep having interruptions with the recordings and I'm gonna have to edit and everything, I'm never gonna get any sleep in. Your file frames are uncompressed. I never knew that there was such thing as an SVCD. Wow. That's new, I think. Well, it surely looks new because, you know. And I was like, the fuck? Link, we're back in the Temple of Time, but have 7 years really passed? It looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore. Let's get out of here. The fuck? My milkshake brings out the... I have been waiting for you, hero of time. Here comes the Antonio Banderas. When evil rules all, an awakening voice, when the sacred realm will call to those destined to be sages, who'll dwell in the 5 temples. One in the deep forest, one on a high mountain, one under a vast lake, one within the house of the dead, one inside the goddess of sand. Together with the hero of time, the awakened ones will blind the evil and return the light of peace to the world. This is the legend of the temples passed down by my people, the Sheikah. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikas. As I see you standing there, holding the mystical master sword, you really do look like a legendary hero of time. If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. One sage is waiting for the time of awakening in the forest temple. The sage is a girl, I am sure you know. Because of the evil power in the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call from the sacred realm. Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot even enter the temple. But if you believe what I'm saying, you should head to Kakariko village. Do you understand, Link? Okay. To save the forest girl, you need another skill. Head to Kakariko village. Pronto. Holy biscuits, it is very... Wow, it is very haunted over here. Those things are just so... I mean, they're not full of life at all. Which is the creepy thing about them. And come on, capture card, what the hell? No matter what setting that you put it on, my capture card will still hate going through doors and passing by doors and everything. Or when you pass like Hyrule or Hyrule Castle. When it fades to white, yeah, that's what it hates. Just like some capture cards hate lightning. My capture card doesn't hate lightning, but that's my capture card. It's my capture card for you. I'm not jumping down there because as soon as I jump down there, man. One does not simply set their video capture device to another format. Yes, but actually one does simply do that because I did it just right now, but I've never heard of SVCD. That's crazy. It just showed up there as it was. Oh, you were about to have a moment where you were just gonna almost as I can sometimes tell where he has gone because of the flames. I kind of hate them because once you run into them, you get hurt. And there's no fun in that. And thank God I got through that. The time of this race was 1-3. Young man, you are very quick to be able to keep up with me. As a reward, I'm going to give you my treasure. It's called the hook shot. Its spring-loaded tin will pull you to any spot where its hook sticks. Doesn't that sound cool? I'm sure it will help you. I live here now, so come back again sometime. I'll give you something cool. One more thing, be careful on your way back. I'm Sagittarius, I'm into spinach cheese. My hairline is receding, but I'm getting a weave. Yes, I found the hook shot. And beating the water temple, that's a long shot. So what I'm wondering is, if somebody followed Dampy in here and then he went away and never opened the door, then how can somebody get out? Because not anybody else probably doesn't know this song, and who else is gonna have the power of Link? Nobody else, because he's the only one. He's the chosen one. So I'm wondering, would they stay in there and starve to death?